Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Y'all, at the end of this video, I'm going to save it for the end because I know a lot of people just simply don't care, and I understand that. But at the end of this video, I will have a update on the health problem that I've been having. A few people have been asking me about that. So I'm going to save that to the end though. Y'all, this is one comment that I seen on my video yesterday, and it just hit me. So I want to get this comment out of the way first, and then I will get into the other stuff. This person had a comment, and all this person said was, I want to know, when am I going to get some more money? That's all the comment said. My reply to that person would be, I did not reply to her, but I'm doing it here in the video. My reply would be, when are you going to get some more money? Well, I know a way you could get more money, but you probably wouldn't like that because it would involve getting a job. But that would be a guaranteed way of getting more money now. Now, I know people's going to be saying, well, maybe she's disabled and all that. She didn't say that, so I don't know. But if she's able to work and just wanting more money, get a job. Y'all, the mooch man is still being a hard ass. He is saying not a single Republican will agree with President Biden's plan. Y'all, the mooch man, not a single Republican will agree to Joe Biden's plan. And it's because the mooch man is driving them to this. He will not allow them. He is forcing them in some way to go against President Biden's plan. Whether you like President Biden's plan or not, and I don't, so I would go against the way it is right now. For him to say not a single Republican will go for it, how does he know that? Unless he knows something that we don't know. What's going on behind closed doors in the Senate chambers? I believe they have formed a pact not to do anything that Joe Biden or the Democrat Party wants. Not to do anything to help the American people, because their feelings are still hurt because they're not in control. Y'all, this may backfire on the mooch man. If none of them will agree with President Biden's plan, then the Democrats can just push it through as a reconciliation act. And that would be better for us if they did this. Because, just say for instance, if the Republicans did agree, I mean, they come to the table and actually negotiated, they could negotiate it down a little bit. Well, now if they're not going to negotiate, the Republicans are going to jam everything they can into this bill. And that will actually be better for the American people that's wanting more money. Because the Democrats has been pushing for a stimulus check and reoccurring checks. So if there's no way the Republicans can stop it with a reconciliation act, they can jam it right in and it would happen. So let the mooch man have his little fun while he can, because it can and most likely will backfire on him. Joe Biden's plan wants to raise Social Security checks 125% above the poverty level. This would give people that's on Social Security and disability an estimated $1,300 a month. It all depends on how much you're already getting, but estimated around $1,300 a month. For most people, that would be an extra $400 a month forever. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that buy groceries? Wouldn't that pay bills? An extra $400 every month on top of your Social Security check? That would be nice. Do I see that happening? If I had to guess right now, I would say I see maybe a 70% chance of that happening. It's needed. It's needed badly, because the people on Social Security and SSI, SSDI, VA, they're the hardest hit. They're always the last in line to get help. This would push them to the front of the line getting help, and that's what we need. Now, I do agree with the mooch man with President Biden's bill. There's a lot of stuff in that bill that is not infrastructure. And if the bill is titled infrastructure, it should be just infrastructure. That part I agree with the mooch man. He wants a bill around $600 billion. He says he won't go any higher than $600 billion. And of course, Joe Biden's infrastructure plan is around $2 trillion, I believe now. So that's a big difference, and I'm going to have to agree with the mooch man that it should be all infrastructure. So why is the mooch man really against a spending bill? Let's examine that. He's proved time and time again that he does not want to help the American people. Anytime the American people could get help, he would always sit on it for months or just either say it's dead in the water. He does not want to help the common people. But him and his wife can take PPP money. And with the mooch man, I believe it's all about party lines. This is coming from the Democrat side, so he don't want no part of it. To him, it's all about the party lines. It's not about the American people. So he will stand in the way of anything coming from the Democrat side. I wish we could just be Americans and forget about party lines. Somebody in the comments said that they voted for Trump the first time and that they are sorry they did. I'm going to have to tell y'all again, the first time I voted for Trump, and I'm sorry I did. But the second time I voted for Biden, and I'm sorry I did. Neither one of them are any good to my opinion. The next time I vote, I don't care who's in office. I don't care what office it is. If they're in office, I will vote them out of office. The way our country treats our older people and our disabled people is a crying shame. Anytime someone that's on Social Security or SSI, SSDI, if they get a raise in one check, they get a cut in the other check. So what good are these raises that they give these people that's on these benefit programs? And I hate to call them benefit programs, but for a better word, that's the only thing I got. Because they're not benefits. That's their money that they worked and paid in all them years. Now President Biden is thinking about paying for this infrastructure bill with a gas tax or a user's fee. Whatever happened to people making under $400,000 a year not being taxed to pay for anything? It was supposed to be the people making over $400,000 and the big corporations. Well, if they do a gas tax and a user's fee, that's everyone. That's you and me too. Was that just a lie to get in office? It sure sounds like a lie to me. President Biden needs to take a stand and not allow Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the Mooch Man to pull his strings like the puppet masters they wish they were. Y'all, years ago, America had a slogan, and it was, "We're in a war against drugs." Today, we're in a war against older people and disabled people by not giving them the support that they need. There is a war against these people, and leading the pack is our government. It's a crying shame. The only way we can win this war is to vote their butts out of office. Okay, an update on my health situation. Later today, I've got an appointment with my oncologist. I got my blood work done the other day. I do have the size of my thumbnail, a big white, hard thing in the back of my throat. I'm scared the cancer came back. But I have been on a natural regimen for about 6 weeks now, and it has diminished to the size of the tip of that ink pen, but I can still see it. So I'm going to the doctor today to see what he says about it, and if it is cancer come back, I will not do chemo and radiation again. That's just no life for anyone to have to go through. So I will either cure it with natural remedies, or I will go home. I will not do chemo and radiation again. But I will stay positive about it, because positive thinking is one of the best ways to cure cancer. So I'm going to keep positive about it. Some people may say I'm trying to get sympathy here by saying this. No, I'm not. I really don't like talking about it, but a few people has asked me about it. Y'all, let me know in the comments below what you think about all this garbage that we're going through right now, and I really don't think it's going to be that much longer. It's going to start getting better. Y'all, say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our leaders, say a prayer for our people that's hurting all around the world through COVID, through financial hardship, through any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. And I really believe he's already took care of it. We just hadn't realized it yet. Y'all, I love you all. Until next time, ciao.